Oysters. They're not just food, they're foreplay. Today on Poor Choices, we've got nature's aphrodisiac, and these bad boys are here to turn up the heat in the kitchen and between the sheets with 5 easy sauce toppings that'll leave you tingling. So whether you're looking to impress a date or treat yourself very well, something's getting slurped. Let's get started and see where the night takes you. Now, you might have heard that oysters should only be eaten in the months that have an R in it, and that is September through April. Back in the day, this was because warmer waters in the summer could make oysters spoil quickly. But thanks to modern refrigeration and farming techniques, we can enjoy these delicious mollusks all year round without a worry. So before we dive into these saucy sensations, let's talk about how to shuck an oyster. Don't worry, it's easier than you think. Also, by the way, you can get these pre-shucked. Just make sure you eat them within 2 hours. First, you'll need an oyster knife and a thick cloth or glove to protect your hand. Hold the oyster with the flat side up and the hinge, that's the pointy end, facing towards you. Wrap the cloth around the oyster to keep it steady and to protect your hand. And we're going to insert the oyster knife into the hinge. We're going to wiggle it a bit until you feel it slip in. Then twist the knife like you're turning a key, pop, and you'll feel it give it away. Then you just run the knife along the top shell to cut the muscle that holds the shell together. Open it up, remove the top shell, slide the knife under the oyster to cut the muscle attaching to the bottom shell, and now it's free and ready to slurp. That's 2 times I've said slurp now. See, super easy. It may take a few tries to get the technique down, but once you've got it, you are good to go. And don't be embarrassed if you break a shell here or there. Just make sure you're wiping that knife off so you're not putting broken shell back into the oyster. Now let's get to our sauces. First up, the champagne mignonette. Because why should your oysters settle for less? Grab 2 tablespoons of shallots and dice them like your love life depends on it. And in a bowl, we'll mix those shallots with a 1/4 cup of champagne vinegar. Yes, the fancy stuff. And an optional 1/4 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Some people don't like black pepper in the mignonette sauce, so that's just giving you an option. Stir it up and bam, a sauce so classy it wears a tuxedo to bed. Drizzle a bit over your oysters to pretend you're at a fancy gala because we are getting bougie today. Next, we're taking a vacation to Asia with our soy ginger sauce. Grate 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger. Think of it as a mini arm workout. Also, since we're grating this, we don't technically have to peel the ginger first, but if you want to, go for it. Now mix a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of mirin, 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, and that freshly grated ginger. Stir like you're mixing a magic potion. Add 2 finely chopped scallions for that extra kick. This sauce is so good it might just have magical powers, or at least a psychic hotline. Pour a little over each oyster and prepare for a flavor explosion. Now let's make those doctors happy with the classic garlic butter sauce. It'll be the only use of heat you do here. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a small saucepan over low heat. We're talking snail's pace here. Add 1 minced garlic clove and let it simmer gently for a minute until your kitchen smells like heaven. Stir in 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and a pinch of salt, unless you're using salted butter. Once it's all cozy and mixed, let it cool slightly. This sauce is so rich it barely pays taxes. Drizzle it over your oysters for a taste that's pure luxury. Next up, we're turning up the heat with a Peruvian Aji Sauce. Made easy with Aji Amarillo paste. In a blender, combine 2 tablespoons of Aji Amarillo paste with 1 small garlic clove, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Blend until smooth and then transfer to a bowl and mix in a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise or Greek yogurt. Add salt to taste. The difference between the two is that the Greek yogurt brings a tartness that balances the spiciness of the Aji Amarillo paste, while the mayo has a lighter consistency, more neutral, which allows the spiciness to shine. So pretty much, do you want it spicy or not? That depends on whether you should go with yogurt or mayonnaise. And yes, this sauce can be spicy, so consider this a warning label. Spoon a dollop onto each oyster and salsa dance your heart away. And now for the grand finale, let's get fancy with truffle honey sauce. In a small bowl, we'll blend 2 tablespoons of honey with 1 teaspoon of truffle oil, yes, the other fancy stuff. Add a tablespoon of lemon juice and mix until smooth. Season with a pinch of sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. Drizzle this luxurious sauce all over your oysters and prepare to feel like royalty, meaning everyone is going to celebrate when you die. And there you have it, 5 sauces so delicious your oysters will be sending you thank you notes. Your taste buds are in for a treat, so enjoy the ride and keep it saucy. Oh, and as for a poor choice, how about a classic martini? 2½ ounces of either gin or vodka, 1/2 ounce of extra dry vermouth, throw in a lemon twist or an olive for garnish, and you're good to go. Hey everyone, this is Poor Choices Kitchen. We have a Patreon link down in the description. $1 a month is all we ask for to pay for recipes in these here inflated times. And we also have YouTube memberships. Those are $2.99 a month. Both go a long way in helping keeping this show going. And I appreciate everything you all do. So make sure you stick around, stay tuned, because we got some more delicious summer recipes coming up.